What's up everyone, Steven here from LeadJetty.com. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up the lead magnet sharing program on your website. So if you're in the group that's doing this, you'll already know about this. If you're not, then just don't worry about it. This may be something we expand later, but for now, just you don't need to really pay too much attention to this because you won't be able to do anything with it just yet. But if you are in the group, I'm going to show you how to get it set up. So to do that, we're going to look at this exit intent flow that we created in the last video. So if we jump over there, and I'm just going to go ahead and pop into version A, this is really easy. So this is, if you didn't watch the video, you should, but if you didn't, this is just a basic template for lead magnet. I haven't customized it at all. So what I'm going to do is just add a step here, and then if you didn't know this, you can rearrange the steps by dragging and dropping, and that animation can be a little bit wonky for some reason. I'm not sure why, but anyway, so now we have a step 2, and then our step 3 is over here. Pro tip, if you ever can't drag something one way, try to drag it the other object the other way. So for example, sometimes with these, dragging up works better than dragging down. In this case, it's fine, but just a little tip. Anyway, that's just a side point. So what we need to do to get this set up is, first of all, let's add a little bit of rich text. Remember, you can add any elements you want on any step. There's no real limit. So what I've been doing is saying something like, hey, check out these cool things from some of our friends. You can make this sound way better than that. That's just a little placeholder content. And then we want to add this new element called a lead magnet promo. Now it doesn't have a fancy display right now because it's a little bit more complicated of an object on the back end. But if we click this, I should have a drop down list of groups. And this is the only group that I'm in. And if I save this, we should be good to go. So that's really all you have to do. So you have your typical first step, download my ebook. And then if you want to share some lead magnets from other friends on the back end of that step, you put it on step 2. And then once they click next, you'll see the same thanks, whatever you put it there. Okay. So let's preview this and get a taste of what it's like. So remember, we have this on exit intent, so that's not going to show up until I scroll up. And then I'll put Steven plus 32 at leadjetty.com. So now when I click this, I should get a list of other options from people in the group. And so you can see here that basically they're showing up like this, and I can just click the include. I'm not going to include it because I'm going to spam these people with fake email addresses, but you get the idea. I need to work on this design a little bit and trim that up because there's a lot of white space here, but anyway, that's from me. So that's basically how this works. That's basically it. So if somebody clicks next, then they'll get to the thank you. So that's the whole deal. So if you want to set this up on your site, it's pretty easy. There's pros and cons to putting it in the pop-up versus in the embedded. We still have some design quirks to work out, obviously, but I think it's coming together pretty well. So love it if you try it out. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or message me on Slack, and I'll talk to you in the next video.